So as the ceasefire deal appears to be cracking at least a little bit, where is this all heading next? Author of the new book, Preparing for World War III, a global conflict that redefines tomorrow. Retired U.S. Army Lieutenant Colonel Bob Maginnis joins us now. It's great to have you on the program this morning, and I want to get your take on this. The ceasefire appears to be intact, at least for now, but ultimately the sparring isn't a great sign that it could see 60 days, is it?
Yeah, Jackie, we've seen this for decades and decades. Certainly the 2006 fight was ended with UN Resolution 1701. It's almost identical to what we're seeing today. 60 days, a cool-off period. The Hezbollah has to move north of the Litani River, 20 miles from the border. And of course, Israel has to extract itself from southern Lebanon, where it's been. I think there's a host of issues going on. Certainly, for the Israelis, it's war weariness, quite frankly. You know, they've got the fight going in Gaza. They've been attacked twice by Iran directly. They have the Houthis causing problems. And of course, they're getting problems out of Syria. And so what they've done here recently over the last 14 months, the Israelis, is they've diminished the leadership of Hezbollah, which of course is hurting Iran's proxy war against Israel. They've diminished significantly their arsenals of drones and rockets and missiles, and of course their infrastructure, which are mostly underground tunnels that are all south of the Litani that are facing Israel. So there are a host of issues going on here. I don't expect it to last all that long into the future, at least at an intense level, because the Israelis are tired of this, but they've got to defend themselves.
Absolutely. I mean, they're fighting on multiple fronts here, but I'm wondering what you think this says about Iran, being that Hezbollah, Hamas, they're Iranian proxies, and an incoming Trump administration who has said it will be very tough on Iran. It will go back to a maximum pressure campaign. The fact that Hezbollah would even agree to said ceasefire, to me, indicates that Iranians are also saying, you know what, we should back off a little too.
Well, it's a calculation. They're concerned that JCPOA, of course, is dead under Trump, and they're going to get more sanctions. And then, of course, the U.S. is going to up its ante, perhaps militarily, in the region, which is going to stop more of those so-called ballistic missiles and drones that Iran would like to toss at Israel. So all of these factors, and mostly the unknown aspect of Mr. Trump's unpredictability, is causing the Ayatollah in Tehran to really be cautious. Now, my concern is that China and Russia are going to have a role here. Of course, they're aligned with Iran. They're helping the Houthis to make the Red Sea more dangerous. And of course, they're helping Assad in Damascus. So they're not going to abandon Hezbollah for now, but they're going to resupply, and eventually we'll get back in a few years to much the same threat that was posed, 14 months ago by Hezbollah. And unfortunately, I'm hoping that we end this terrible situation in Gaza with a meaningful outcome that protects not only the remaining people there, but brings peace to the southern part of Israel.
And of course, there are many who are still praying for their loved ones and hoping for the return of the hostages as well. So a lot to get to in the new year. Lieutenant Colonel, we so appreciate your time. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Jackie. Have a great day.
You too.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.